Who's behind door number 33? The Medicine Woman. Retreat, medicine, storytelling. Here we find a voice that says, I remember. This is the Medicine Woman, the wise storyteller, the elder, the shaman, embodied in one being. She has the power to express all sides of any story, as well as show us what we might learn from it. Her purpose is to reveal the underlying secrets or lessons of any experience. The Medicine Woman is a collector of authentic life experience and weaves it into a magical moral. Her memory is infinite. The Confidant, the 13th, is the archetype who collects stories and whom people naturally tell their secrets. Together, these two archetypes carry the memories of the whole lineage. Everyone that came before them, everything that came before them. They know what is going on under the surface of what other people see, and the Medicine Woman is here to pass on the wisdom of individual experience to others. Her story is strong and healing medicine. The Medicine Woman's favorite way of sharing is through the container of ceremony. Like in old times, the tribe gathers around the bonfire, each of the members ready to feel it all and receive their unique revelations. The Medicine Woman never points fingers. She doesn't need to. She holds it all. The ceremony carries the energy of wisdom that transforms, integrates, and unveils. Her sister is the Eutherian, the 19th archetype, who also is deeply connected to Mother Earth, ceremony, and the magic of the natural world. The past is gone, the future isn't here yet, and the Medicine Woman shares the mystery of the eternal now, the place where all revelations reside. The Medicine Woman is comfortable with discomfort. In the ceremony, we often have to descend into the underworld, accept the darkness, face our shadows, sit with the pain, the wounds, much like her friends, the Idealist, the 11th archetype, and the Daredevil, the 28th archetype. It's through this medicine that humanity remembers why we came here and what our individual purpose is. The first step in awakening is realizing that we've been asleep. To look at what we've walked around, avoided, ignored, silent. The Medicine Woman knows when to retreat and integrate. Through silence, mindfulness, and alone time, she constantly refines and purifies her nature. She shows that retreat and integration bring strength and clarity about wisdom guarded during an experience or ceremony. Through this archetype, we start perceiving life itself as the sacred experience it is, and through which we all have a unique and essential role to play. Her key words are revelation, wisdom keeper, ceremony, integration. Her internal motivator is sharing the Akashic records. Her positive attributes are infinite capacity to remember, as the unique medicine. Her Achilles heel needs to retreat to not burn out. Her gene key patterns, victim of your memories. Her dilemma, attention. When she is in her repressive nature, she is reserved. You find it very difficult to communicate with others and often cannot break out of your own silence. You may have the experience of being forgotten by the world. Your natural tendency is to simply hide from people, and you usually find all kinds of ways to do this, in your work, through an enforced discipline, or your life choice, by living in isolation or far from others, or simply through a deep psychological insecurity that keeps you in a kind of torpor or numbness. You find it very difficult to stay in relationships, since intimacy demands that you come out of your shell. When she is in her repressive nature, she is sensuous. You have an invasive behavior pattern that unconsciously tries to provoke reactions in others in order to not feel alone. You can be adept at understanding the emotional lugs that keep others in a state of forgetting. Thus, you try to get attention by pointing out the negative patterns of others, sometimes under the guise of helping them. This almost always achieves the desired reaction. anger, from the other person. However, this way of getting attention is obviously extremely self-destructive and unsatisfying. It leads to a build-up in resentment and creates more anger until an inevitable explosion ensues. To dive deeper into the energy of the medicine woman, you can ask yourself the following questions. What does ceremony mean to you? What makes you uncomfortable in your life? What do you do when you are uncomfortable? How do you respond when someone brings up the past? What are you able to hold? What are you not able to hold? What do you do with the triggers? What are your practices? Do you know when to retreat? What does retreat look like for you? What wounds have you integrated? What shifted in you as a result of the integration? Do you have a mindful practice? What elements of Gaia nurture you? And the last one for now, what is your sacred medicine? For more resources, you can go to Unlock Your Design.